Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the 16th episode of #TechSetGo. In today's time, businesses of all sizes are transitioning their services to compact digital mobile app solutions to reach a massive global user base. So when speaking of the mobile app development, Flutter has been a debatable topic since its foundation with its cross-platform development concept. So Flutter has been widely used for startup and mid-level business app development due to its cost efficiency, but now it seems like Flutter is all set to rock even in enterprise grade app development and entering the golden period of ruling the mobile development world. So does Flutter really need any introduction? Definitely not, because it's like the hero among developers. So yeah, this Google open source hybrid app development framework supporting C, C++, and Dart programming languages has always been a hot discussion topic among developers. Why? Because Flutter is Google's UI toolkit that is of like a bundle of software development kit and customizable widget UI libraries. So for building native like apps for all the platforms by writing a single code base for all. Though it supports C, C++, and Dart, most app developers prefer to go with Dart extensively. So the question arises like, why did Flutter choose to go with Dart programming language? So a revised question like, why do developers prefer to use a Dart in Flutter app development? So Dart is an object-oriented and web-based programming language. Nowadays, Dart is replacing Kotlin in mobile app development. The reason is it eliminates the need for XML and JSX like declarative layout languages. Being a cross-platform app development framework, Flutter benefits developers in many ways with like single code base, widget tree structure, hot reloading, pixel rendering, and so on. So if we will just give a name like big enterprises that have used Flutter in their massive scale project. So like Flutter enables businesses with many technical and user side features and functionalities, including creative animation, implementation, cutting edge app performance, controlling app screen pixels, and much more. So many businesses like and famous brands choose Flutter for their mission critical application development. So if we just name it like Google Pay, online payment transaction and reward collection application that has used Flutter to manage a massive user base. And there are other businesses as well like Alibaba Group, BMW, eBay Motors, Dream11, even Tencent. So yes, there are other big software projects as well like developed using Flutter, like including iRobot, 4Pix, One Word, and the others like the list goes on. So yes, let's not just focus on the list. Let's continue with the topic, that is like why use Flutter for enterprise app development. So okay, one very quick knowledge alert that do enterprise applications belong only to large scale business? Absolutely not. So enterprise applications are for all the sizes of the business, progressive startups, medium scale businesses, and large scale enterprises. So yes, with enterprise apps, admins have full control over managing data, centrally initiating organization, process-wide automation, and enforcing an event-driven approach when required. So to give more emphasis on Flutter enterprise software development, let's understand the enterprise mobile app development requirements that Flutter fulfills and becomes a very good option. So the first is layered architecture for proven efficiency. So an enterprise app follows a layered architecture of interconnected layers for better presentation layer, service layer, business logic layer, and data access layer implementation. So if we'll just say for example, like with these development requirements, Flutter helps developers by providing secure networking to web resources, storage system, and library plugins for better accessibility to hardware in the following ways like easy state management, code independency, JSON, serialization and deserialization, and SQLite, for the local storage, push notifications, and so on. The second major point is development environment for native apps, that is like Android and iOS. So when it comes to ensuring a native app like experience in the cross-platform, Flutter offers great agility to integrate with Android Studio, Visual Studio Code, and these IDEs support all available computation devices type, but to extensively meet the iOS build requirement with Mac with Xcode is preferable. The third is user interface, like it plays a vital role in making your app successful after deciding Flutter app architecture. And to make your enterprise app user attentive, you can integrate some points that are animation, infinite scrolling, page transition, and so on. So, and not just these, with today's extensive Flutter library base and open source dev community, it has evolved a lot, and with that, it is now possible to achieve image caching for faster loading and app responsiveness and like timeless, and it would save the time as well, and much more. The fourth point is hardware requirements for faster processing. So no matter how feature rich your application is, at last it has to run on your hardware, so mobile device. So hence a feature rich app without proper hardware optimization is of no use. And in the marketplace, you won't find any app that works seamlessly without hardware optimization. So the device hardware access permissions changes as per the application and use cases, but there are some common hardware access like a normal mobile app can have, which can be achieved with Flutter, like location, camera, contacts, biometric authentication, storage, files, media, speaker, microphone, and so on. The fifth is top-notch Flutter mobile app security. Nowadays, data is the prime key to unlocking the door of a particular whole world, if you can say so. And if you don't want to lose it in the hands of a person with bad intentions, then you just need a proper security, and Flutter has that. So yes, Flutter is very good when it comes to security, and there are some other Flutter app security methods that as well included, like secure storage plugin to secure your Flutter app storage, root beer plugin, and there are countless, not countless, but there are many other methods that you can use. So there are other enterprise app development requirements that Flutter meet. So apart from the mentioned enterprise app development requirements that we just discussed, your Flutter enterprise app can be bundled with other points as well, like Flutter has libraries to integrate and support Adobe and Firebase analytics tools. Flutter has Sentry library to implement app error reporting for faster and easy code debugging. With Flutter, developers have access to several custom libraries and third-party build libraries to make your enterprise app a full-fledged one. Using Flutter, you can even build your enterprise app for the advanced level of functioning by implementing QR code generating and scanning functionality. So till now, we have just spoke about the Flutter helping to build cross-platform app that run like native Android and iOS mobile apps. But with growing community support and libraries, Flutter is extending its cross-platform development nature to even web, Windows, Linux platforms, and so on. So one app code file to be able to compile to run out on all available OS platforms is what developers and businesses need time and cost investment efficiency. So at last, I must add that Flutter is the most feasible solution for all the sizes of business to develop mission critical apps for all the platforms in a single investment. And Mind Inventory is the best choice to build your dream enterprise app under a friendly budget. So what you can do is just hire a talented team of Flutter app developers from Mind Inventory today. So yes, that's it for today. We will see you in the next episode.